Sure, you've heard by now. Yesterday, Governor Greg Abbott, he ordered all bars to close, and Florida, they banned alcohol at such establishments as well. So this morning, there's a small, growing number of states that are either backtracking or putting any further reopening of their economies on hold because of a spike in COVID-19 cases. Here at home, restaurants will now have to scale back to 50% capacity, down from 75% capacity. The governor, he issued an order yesterday which also limits gatherings to 100 people unless approved by local governments. And to add here, rafting and tubing and those businesses, yeah, they're also closed across the country. New this morning, according to our partners at the Texas Tribune, well, Texas Republicans, they're moving forward with plans for an indoor convention in Houston, the state's biggest coronavirus hotspot. Governor Abbott granted local officials the power to restrict outdoor gatherings of more than 100 people, but made no mention of indoor gatherings. The Texas GOP convention is expected to draw about 6,000 attendees. State health officials, they say outdoor settings are a bit safer at this point than indoor venues. And speaking of outdoor activities, well, a large party followed by fireworks went on as scheduled yesterday in Colleyville. It's the latest act of defiance by city leadership that has chosen to break ranks with its county and the state. Matt Howerton has more from Tarrant County.
Welcome to Stars and Guitars in Colleyville. An outdoor gathering of more than 100 people. Meaning it's expressly banned under Governor Abbott's newest executive order to slow COVID-19. But that order gives cities the final say, and
you should be able to see the fireworks from any place around here.
Colleyville's Mayor Richard Newton said, go ahead. And that's just one day after saying the city wouldn't enforce Tarrant County's newest mask order for businesses and outdoor gatherings. Basically, if you don't wear one at those two places, owners could be fined.
You're seeing the county make a decision, and we simply haven't made the same decision.
Newton said the order burdens local businesses too much.
It puts our businesses in an unfair position of having to enforce something that even the governmental agencies cannot enforce.
And then the mayor said this.
The difficulty in enforcement could lead to some embarrassing situation for law enforcement that we just choose not to participate in.
That's right. Newton insinuated his police department wouldn't be able to handle writing tickets. Still, the mayor says he's pro-mask and that he wears one while going out, which led to this question.
Do you think it's a double standard to say we want you to wear a mask but not enforce the county's order?
No.
And when the night ended with fireworks, this town forgot for a few brief moments it was in a pandemic. Colleyville. I'm Matt Howerton.
Governor Abbott's new orders do not impose any new limits on churches, so whether they're online or in person, it's really up to each place of worship, and there are no limits on capacity. The celebration of public Sunday masses may begin tomorrow, but with a spike in COVID-19 cases, plans they could possibly change. Bishop Edward Burns decided to ask the individual pastors to determine for their parishes whether or not they should resume Sunday masses at this time. He said he recognizes that the 9 counties of the Diocese of Dallas face different realities with regards to coronavirus, and the pastors are in a better position to individually decide what is best for their parishioners and for their parish communities. So if Mass is held in person, social distancing guidelines will be in full effect.